What's up, YouTube? I am back in Atlanta. As you can see, I'm in my normal room, but I am heading back to Chicago again for this weekend. So lots of traveling, so don't fret. I am bouncing all over the place. Of course, I'm back with another Vlogmas video, and I'm super excited because I just like doing these. This is also like kind of fun for me because I really don't remember all the topics I wrote down in this hat, and it's a surprise each time, like, go figure. All right, let's see what we're talking about today. Hopefully it's something good. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Okay, today we're talking about what you do when you're feeling suicidal. Something that's super, super important. Just also super, super heavy, and I was not expecting to talk about it right now. But, you know, it's perfect timing because we're getting closer and closer to the holidays. Hanukkah is like, what, next week? And then Christmas is the following week after that. So, yes. So, what do you do when you're feeling suicidal? Honestly, this is good beyond, like, Vlogmas videos or, like, just it's good for any time of the year because it's not like you have to feel suicidal at, like, this point. I just know that for me personally, the holidays are stressful, like I've been saying in each one of these videos. I think it's a unique time of the year when like people are super happy. It's also a time when people are super sad, and it's not just because of, you know, seasonal affective disorder, or it's not just because, you know, during the winter time people are sad. That's a big part of it, yes, but it's also just because sometimes people don't have like the fondest memories around Christmas time. Or sometimes, you know, people don't have like the best, like, Christmas isn't like a time of like family and celebration to them. It's a time of like heartbreak for whatever reason. Personally, for me, I went back to Chicago. A big part of me going back was that like I was homesick in a sense. I was trying to recreate like home what it used to be when I was a kid, and it's just like not the same. I think I've elaborated more on that, but to be honest, it brings back old memories that I'm not super fond of. For example, really wishing that my mom would, you know, come back for Christmas. She wasn't with me, my biological mom. She wasn't with me all the time on Christmas. And some years, you know, the years where I had no idea where she was, where like my family had no idea where she was, where we just weren't talking to her because she was out in the streets doing something, or I can't imagine. I don't want to talk about that. That like made me sad. I like was, you know, like, where's my mother? I want her for Christmas. That's like really the only thing I want. And I never really got that perfect Christmas with her. There was always something. I'm thankful for the times that I had with her. I mean, now that she's passed on, it's just like a reminder of like, wow, like I'll never have like that type of like family Christmas that like I'm really, really looking forward to. You know, but that's just me. Not saying that like to brush it off or anything, but this video is really to talk about others. So some people might be in the military. Some people might have had family members die around this time. There's lots of house fires around this time. You know, it's not just, you know, all happiness. It's also a time when people just remember like the people that we've lost. You know, everyone's coming together. A lot of family members, not just my mom, for example, my best friend in high school or in middle school. You know, and just as a child, just like we connected on so much. She passed away. And even though, you know, we didn't have a special connection during Christmas or any special traditions, the fact that, you know, I'm spending the holidays with a lot of people that I really care about and that she's not here makes me feel some type of loss. And this year, you know, I'm not suicidal, but, you know, there have been years where I'm like, I wish I wasn't alive. Like, I wish, like, life is just like, I can't do this. Like, this is like the point. You start feeling like, you know, this is the end of the year. And it's not necessarily that, you know, you want to die. You just sort of want the pain to start. They want the pain to stop hurting. Or you just like don't know where you want to go. I'm speaking from my experience again. I don't want to put words into anybody's mouth in terms of how they're feeling. But for me, it was like, I want to go somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is. Running away doesn't seem probable. Killing myself honestly seems like the most logical and easiest way to escape like this feeling of loss, this immense feeling of loss, especially when I like see it fucking everywhere. Not the loss, but I see like things that remind me of the loss, or things that like, you know, things I wish I could have. Like I wish I had that like special family Christmas every year where like these special traditions. And I did, like I did have that when I was a kid for like a few years, and then it kind of got like jumbled, and then things like kind of like fell apart. So like I'm definitely thankful for what I have. Nonetheless, how do you deal with those feelings? How do you deal with those feelings? Now, a big thing I've been talking about even in these videos is distraction. Like, maybe I'm not giving the right advice, because like I honestly, like, I've been there. I know how hard it is to get out of like suicidal ideation, how hard it is to sort of wake yourself up from that. And it's not as simple as like talk to some friends, go for a jog, do this and do that. It's like, you know, it's like I need like I am literally, I do not know what to do. I've been to the lowest of lows where it's like, screw you, Julia, screw everybody else. Like, I have no, like, this, like, my life sucks. Like, this is, like, not going well. There's nothing, everything I try to do doesn't feel great. Like, it's all over. And I have not fully mastered, I've been sitting here like I would lie if I said I've fully mastered, like, you know, what to do. Because that's not true. I've definitely been there. And it sucks, and that's why I keep on just repeating myself in this instance. But distractions, yes, they help immensely. Even if that's like just turning the TV on, you don't have to watch it. Just turning to something funny. Honestly, a lot of people either love Friends or they freaking hate it. I think it's funny. I love it. There should be more black people in it, but like, you know, it's still funny. So, that's like the big argument, at least, that I hear. Friends, I watch that when I'm depressed because it just makes me laugh unconsciously. Like, even if like, you know, like even if I am depressed, I'll like laugh and not want to laugh, but I'll be like, huh, yeah, that's funny. And that sort of doesn't lift my spirits, doesn't make me feel better, but it distracts my emotions from thinking about that. Another big thing is taking a nap. I know that's people say like, you know, you should get up and get out if you're depressed, you know, go out and do things. But honestly, like, no. Like, I mean, yes, to a certain degree, don't stay in all the time, but I was told when I was younger that when you're feeling suicidal, especially when you're on the brink of like, I have to do this now, or I have to hurt myself, or like I am in a crisis right now, if that's like the one thing that helps you, take a nap, because it means that your body honestly is done, like it's tired of fighting. That's the last defense mechanism, and like it's tired of fighting throughout the day. Whatever you're going through, the emotions you're going through, like that all takes a toll. So your body needs time to recharge because it's telling you like, I don't know what else to do right now. And if you're thinking about suicide, that's the first logical step. If that's what you're thinking about, it means your body is just like, it's over. It can't, your brain's done. And when you're super, super depressed, you don't have a lot of time to sort of, you know, like I guess recharge or recuperate. Like you have limited amount of energy. If you do laundry and you're depressed, you do laundry for the day, that's your activity for the day. And you should feel proud for doing laundry. If you're just, you know, if you just showered in the day and that's all you did and was shower and brush your teeth and get back in bed, that is something. That's what the energy you have used today. And that's like better than like freaking just staying in bed the entire day and not doing anything, not eating. Like those small baby steps, I think, are what I recommend. Sorry, I just like had an epiphany. I was like, yes, this is what I do when I'm depressed. Those small baby steps eventually add up to like bigger steps. Like you don't start out, if you truly are depressed, and maybe you do, if you are, like, you're fucking fantastic and props to you. But for me, when I'm in my lowest of my lows, I don't start out like calling up friends like, hey, let's go here. Hey, let's go here. It starts with me like, hey, let's take a shower, or like, hey, like, let's get some clean clothes on. Hey, let's like, maybe not clean my room up, but let's throw some things in the trash, like the food that's been like, you know, rotting. And then like after I start doing that, after I start picking up those small pieces, it gets bigger to the point where like, hey, I'm feeling really sad about like the lack of family, like love I'm getting. Maybe I should call my like aunt, or maybe I should call my my dad and let them know I'm feeling some type of way. Now, honestly, like that's like the last step, because I'm not even there yet. I'm still doing like hanging out with friends part. I'm like, I feel like there's different stages. Don't know how many stages there are. Again, I don't feel suicidal, but I have like, those little steps have now allowed me to be like, hey, I'm reaching out to old friends from like 3-4 years ago, to the point where like, you know, either they were my old group friends or they were just some old friends from high school that I really did have special connections with. But because of my anxiety and because of like my feelings that like, you know, they won't be around forever, and my feelings of abandonment, I don't want to reach out to them. I'm just going to be lonely. No. I've learned not to do that. Hopefully that all makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I know I ramble a lot in these videos, y'all, and I like really am trying to get better at scripting them. It's just hard because there's like random topics in here. But yes, if you are feeling suicidal this holiday season, please, I promise you, I mean this. You can either DM me on Instagram. That's like an Instagram handle there. Once you get there, you can also probably text me. I think my number shows up, and like I'm like not even joking about that. Like I am not a crisis intervention specialist, or like I'm not trained to deal with that. And I will, like, you know, try to like send you to the right supports, either that being resources to find a therapist or psychiatrist, or just, you know, if you're really in crisis, having you talk to somebody who knows how to like deal with it right then and there. But in general, I talk to people all the time. You know, people tell me what they're going through. I tell them what I'm going through. It's like people say, like, you know, talk to me, it's fine, like I really am here. And sometimes it's bullshit. Like I really am, like I'm not doing shit, I promise you. Like as of right now, I can fully handle like people, you know, texting me. And I love when y'all do reach out to me, because like, you know, we are alone and I want to help as many people as possible. Now I say that now, now once I start getting like, you know, 10 texts a day from different people, then I might change it. But as of right now, I'm able to emotionally handle it. And I really would want y'all to text me or to send me a DM on Instagram if you are in this space, because it sucks. And I know that is even hard to do. But I want you to know that like, you don't have to do it all in one day. You don't have to do it all this week. If you are struggling, focus on the very, very small parts that like everyone else in the world sees as being small, but know that they're big to you. Like I know that like getting up, opening your blinds, that's a big deal. Maybe getting some water, that's a big deal on the days when you literally are like fighting to stay alive. I think that's the biggest part that people don't understand about depression and about mental illness, when it has you feeling on your lowest of lows, or when you're feeling suicidal. People don't understand that like you are doing something, like you are fighting. It might not look like it because you're in bed or sleeping or like groggy or like angry or irritable, but like the fact that you're still alive, the fact that you are living, means that you are fighting. And I've been there before, where like all my energy is literally going to me not killing myself. That might sound dark, but that's like, that's what depression, that's why it sucks, right? All my energy would be going towards that. And I just want y'all to know that like I am here with you in spirit, at least, and reach out if you ever need help. I hope this video has made me now sad, because I really don't want people to feel that way, during the holidays especially. All right, y'all. Yeah, keep doing the little things. Keep making little progress. Like, share, comment. I love to hear from y'all as well. Support each other going into the next year, and support your friends and support your peers. Just support everybody, especially in this time. It can be really hard. With everybody, with anybody. All right. Subscribe for new videos, Vlogmas videos to come. Hopefully, you know, they're not as somber as this, but this is extremely important, and I'm so happy that I picked it. Peace.